Well, day one here we're at Lake Guntersville. This is for the Toyota Series. Got 2 days of practice, maybe one. Got a lot of weather coming in, and we're gonna try and figure it out here. So we're gonna get one good day of practice in, and it's been a long time since I've been here, but we're gonna figure them out.
So right off the bat, I start on a little bit of riprap. Guntersville is always known for riprap being a big player. So right off the bat, just slow rolling a little shad rap here, just seeing if I can generate a bite, to get the day started. So right here, I pull up on a little spot on a bay. I found a grass line. There was some bird activity out there, and threw a little swim bait out there. And right off the bat, first cast after I tied on that swim bait, I hook up here with like a 2-pounder. So this was the first fish, pretty much a practice, and it was a keeper, and it showed me there was some fish out in this like submerged grass.
Chunky little guy. You want to take a picture? Yeah.
So right here, you can see I'm kind of going back into the back of this little shallow pocket. I actually broke an ear off one of my props. So I'm going back here and basically just finding a place I can back in, put the power poles down, get out and get this thing changed out.
I need it.
So once we got up and going with the prop, Mike caught a nice one on a jerkbait here, and then that was it for the rest of the day. So on day 2, I got out just for a few minutes in the rain, and I got up the next morning to practice, and here's what happened. These compartments were completely frozen shut, and it took about 4 hours to get them completely thawed out, and really didn't get a practice the last day.
Okay, so we got day one here, Toyota Series at Lake Guntersville, and as you can see, it's pretty cold. It's like 21 degrees. They're waiting a little bit longer to blast off just because it's so cold, and we got like 250 boats. It's just trying to get people in and out. So we didn't get to put in much practice, but we're gonna go fish hard today and see if we can figure out water temperature, cool down to almost like 40, low 40s. It's cold, so just gonna have to put ourselves in a productive area and just slow down and try to generate 5 bites today.
So right off the bat here on day 1, I start on a section of docks that I had a few bites in practice on day 2. So I run in here trying to just throw this chatterbait up and around the docks. There's some grass underneath the docks, around the docks, and didn't get any bites, getting started this way. So after I did the dock pattern for about an hour, I decided to kind of run out right off the main river channel here. There's a little cut that goes in, has a nice little drain in there with some eelgrass, and just throwing a little Strike King 2-tap rattle and bait out there, just trying to feather it through the grass and see if I can produce a bite here. So we're getting towards the end of the day here. You know, I still hadn't had a bite yet, and you know, I've done a little bit of everything, but I just decided, you know what, I'm going to go back and try to generate a bite or two off these docks and just put something together. As you can see on the right here, there's a lot of floating eelgrass, and that was the hard thing this week, was effectively getting your bait through some of that stuff and not getting fouled up. But I just kind of finished the day doing this, and I hook up right here and you know, at least put a keeper in the boat. But this was about the only highlight, you know, of the day.
Yep, he's long.
You think so?
Yep.
He's long. Oh, got a bite. Got a bite.
Sitting here day 2 now, just getting ready to take off, and it was quite the unproductive day yesterday. Between me and my conger, we had one bite all day, and I just didn't put us around them, or I don't know. So today's one of those days you got to completely change it up and try something new. So I did catch one fish on a spinnerbait on a boat dock yesterday, weighed just under 2 pounds. And that's where most of my bites came in practice. But I know this lake, it's a grass deal, and I'm abandoning the docks and pretty much the bank. I'm just gonna go fish grass and, you know, see what I can put together. So
Good one?
I don't
Need
think.
the net?
Yeah, I mean, no, he ain't a keeper. He got me 15, right?
Yeah.
He's 14 probably.
Yeah, he looks skinny. Long and thin.
We'll check him, but I think he's a 14er.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, dude. He's a 15. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I can see this cloud together.
Yep, I think I'm looking at that.
All righty.
Right here, just fire out there. I'm kind of working it through the eelgrass, and I have one swat at it. And I, you know, set the hook, but I miss him. And I fire right back out there on the next cast, see if I can relocate, you know, where I got bit, and I actually hook up on it, I think.
That's a good one.
Yep. Get to that right. Yep. That's what I was thinking.
Okay, so I just want to do a short recap once I got back home here for the Guntersville tournament. As you can see in the video, I didn't have a lot of success. I finished, you know, 145th or something, and just didn't catch, you know, a whole lot of fish. But on the second day, I did get on a little pattern. I did catch my first 3 keepers on the Strike King 2-tap, just in a, you know, like a red crawl, and I basically just fired out in the eelgrass, just kind of, you know, sweep it through there. They didn't really want it ripped out of the grass this week. It was kind of, had to be like almost finesse it down through there. But I was throwing it on 14-pound gamma fluorocarbon, And in practice, though, I did get quite a few bites throwing the Dweller baits, basically your bladed jig. And it's more in like a shad pattern with a Strike King blade minnow. And I think I had 4 or 5 bites the one day of practice. Skipping that underneath boat docks and things like that. But during the tournament, I just never figured it out. And unfortunately, that's part of fishing sometimes, is you just need a little more time to kind of dial things in. But I just didn't get it done this week. So hopefully I can get back at it and start getting some good finishes going and moving up in the points. And just appreciate you guys following along, and thanks again.